Monira Mosa, Tampokelerani. My name is Lorraine Masia Mponera. On this channel, Chitumbuka na Lorraine, I support you to learn Chitumbuka language. Chitumbuka is spoken in the northern region in Malawi, but also in other neighboring countries like Zambia, Tanzania, and Congo, and Zimbabwe, and places like that. So, in this video, we are looking at my own family. It's a little bit exposing, it's a little bit leaning into vulnerability, but hey, if I can, why not? So, you are in for a treat, guys. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it. Okay, so when you want to say my family, you would say munyumba yitu. Nyumba is a house or family, So house, you are talking about your family. Yitu is ours. Mu is in. Mu, in our house. So, but what you mean is my family. Or you can say Banjaritu. Banja is family, but we speak it, we say this in Chitumbuka, but it's also a Chichewa word. Banja. Banja. What the difference is in how you say it. In Chichewa, they would say Banja. In Chitumbuka, they would say Banja. Mm? Same word, spelled the same. Yeah, but the pronunciation. Okay. So, pa family yitu, we can still say pa family yitu, but if you speak slowly, people will hear it. Because where I come from, in most places, even in the villages, people do hear English. Most people hear English because it has the high levels of education due to our colonial histories. So the region where I come from is where education was so much emphasized. So almost every child goes to school, much as we do not have the facilities um, to facilitate, but parents do try to send everyone. So most of the time, people will hear it, but not they may not be able to respond in English. But if you say slowly, the same your English, most people will hear it because we use borrowed words a lot as well. So if you say family, they will know what you're talking about. They'll say, no, 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 I'm not married. Because banja can also mean alipa banja. Mm? Ana banjarak, meaning someone who has his own family. So if you just scream to someone to say family, they will think you're asking about, are you married? But what you mean is that, where's your family? Or muna family? Mm. Nyumba itu, pabanja litu. So father, wadada. My father, wadada waine. So, because this video is about me and my family, so in our family, now I'm talking about, because you say, oh, she's grandma, so which family is she talking about? I'm just starting from behind, right? My ancestors. So which is my father. My father, I don't know him. I know his family, like his brothers and his mother and all of that. But I did not know him because I was told that he died before I was born. So from my own estimations, based on what I was told, because there's two different uh, thoughts, theories, or schools of thoughts, or two histories. Some people from their collection, it's my father died when my mom was 3 months pregnant. From my mom's collection, my mom was 3 months pregnant. That's her collection. But some people say it was when my mom was around 6 months pregnant. So this is why my birthday is quite It's something that I had to figure it out and get closer, get closer to it because I was born in a Catholic family. So when each child is born, I was told that the names and birthdays are recorded in a certain book at the Catholic Church when you're baptized and all of this, all of that. But because I was born after the family had been scattered, because my father died, my mom returned home in the village with my father. They used to live in the city because my father was working in the city in Blantyre. But when this happened, he died suddenly, and it is estimated that he died around the age of 32, although some people say it was even earlier than that. He was younger than 32 years old, but hey ho. Um, and so, yeah, that's the my father side. So, my father's story. Grandmother, it's Mabuya. Your grandmother, you call them Mabuya. Hmm? So I have grandmother from my father's side and grandmother from my mother's side, my father's side and my mother. So the one from my father's side would say Babuya or Baba Dada. Ubaba means delivery. Hmm? A Baba Mwana, it means just delivered a baby. So wo Baba Dada, meaning she delivered my father. Hmm? Babuya or Baba Dada, the one who gave birth to my father. That's what it says here. So I found her and I have good memory of her. There were stories that we were told as we were growing up about, how he approached, not he, she, yeah, how she approached the whole thing when my father had died. I do understand or think that probably it was due to the pain, when you have just lost your son, a lot of things can be going on in your head as well. So we did not grow up from my father's side, although in my culture, when they when people are married because they pay lobola, you can understand more about marriages and stuff. I think there's a video on here. When you are married, from where I come from, children belong to the father, but in our case, it wasn't like that. So we all initially went to live with my grandmother's side. My grandmother from my mother's side, not from my father's side, which was supposed to be based on the culture that we were born in, but we were not. So, but when my one of my sisters died, whom I'll talk about in a minute, the funeral, although she died where we lived at my grandmother from my mother's side, the funeral had to go to my father's side. By the way, my father's village and my mother's village, they exist side by side. They share a boundary. We have Mponera village on one side and the Mafuriro village or Muzangunya village on the other side. And yeah, so they are side by side, they're adjacent to each other. They're like neighbors. And so, yeah, let's continue a little bit. I'll talk about my sister later on when I get to that. Mother, Mama. So when I say Mama, Mama Vitu means our mother. Vitu is ours. So I mean all of us, our mother, I would say Mama Vitu. Hmm? Mama Vitu, so, okay. Here, my father is Imponera. The name you see Imponera, that's my father's name. Okay. Marcia is my actual name. I guess I'll talk about this later on. And Lorraine is a name that I was given when I was already, maybe I was 12 years old when I was given that name. We'll talk when we get to a time to talk about Lorraine. All right. And the mother, my mom was Leah Nyafurirwa. My mom passed away in year 2000. So, Leah Nyafurirwa. Nyafriro is her father's name, which we are getting to here. Grandfather, Vasekuru. So Vasekuru or Baba wa Mama, meaning my grandfather is the one who gave birth to my mother. Grandmother, Babuya or Baba wa Mama. My grandmother, one who gave birth to my mother. Eh, Babuya means Babuya or Baba wa Mama. Babuya is your grandmother. When I say oh Baba wa Mama, the one who gave birth to my mother. But Sekuru is grandfather who gave birth to my mother. I don't know if I did grandfather here, maybe it was missed. I didn't know grandfather from my father's side. No wonder it's also missing here. Maybe that's the reason, I'm not sure. But I don't know him because I didn't find him. But it also has a long story where my grandmother from my father's side, I think he married eh, one. We had a certain number of kids. Then that one, when he passed away, his brother took over. That's when now other children were born, including my father. So we are like from these two fathers, two grandfathers, but the grandmother was the same woman. So I don't have much information about that because, like I said, largely I grew up at I shouldn't say largely, but just for a few months, that's when I left. But otherwise, I was raised by my grandmother from my mother's side. So let's continue on that. Firstborn, okay. Firstborn, Wakwamba. When you say firstborn, you say Wakwamba. So our firstborn, Mbalongosi, is my brother. Or my brother, we can also say Vadumbuvitu. Still means Vadumbuvitu still means our brother. Vitu, our. One, mine. Like, singular. Vitu, many. Excuse me. So I can say Mudumbuani. I'm just referring to me alone. But Vadumbuvitu, I'm referring to everyone else in the family, like my sister, my brother. Well, this is our brother. So I'm saying our brother. My brother, Mdumbuani. Our brother, Vadumbuvitu. Okay, that is it, Balongosi. So Wakwanda in our family, Balongosi. Our firstborn is my brother. Okay, second born, Bachivili, Balongosi. Our second born is also my brother. He passed away. Our firstborn, he's there. He lives in Malawi with his family, and that. They has 3 children. They are all, I guess above 15 years old. So they are like in universities and some are working. Our second born is my brother. He passed away in 2011. That was November 2011. That was the last time I visited Malawi to attend his funeral. I was going. I had already bought tickets and when he was not well, I was told he was not well. So I was leaving to go, but a day before I left, I think he passed away. So by the time I went home, I found that they just buried him. I arrived a day after, I think. That was in 2011. That's our second born. Third born, Vashitatu, Mbakuruvane, Vamuleza. Vashitatu means third born. Vakuruvane is my sisters. Vamuleza means twins. So my sisters were twins, but one is still there. The other one died when she was young. I estimate it must have been 1979 or 78. So at that time, probably she was 6 years old or less when she died. I think she was younger than that, from my memory, because I still remember the day she died. It's the earliest memory that I have about my life. It's her death. That's the earliest I can remember. So I think I might have been 4 years old. If I was 4 years old, it must be 1976. 78, sorry. It must be 1978. If I was five, but I don't think it was 1979. It was before that because 1979, my mom visited us. So and my sister had already died. So it's somewhere there. All right, fourth born. Is there queen? Ooh, yes. Ooh. Here I am. Okay. My mom at some point used to call me Loveness. So it's like she gave me the name Loveness, but Loveness it didn't take up, but she used it. Even I remember when she was writing letters when she was living in Zimbabwe, she would put in Loveness. But like I'm saying, it did not take up. So fourth born Wachinai, the queen, Dine Wachinai Pagbabika. Hmm? Uh, my birth name was Marcia. So Marcia, I've said this maybe 100 times, maybe you already know. But for those who it's their first time to be here or to hear about my story, Marcia means an orphan. My name means an orphan. Why an orphan is because I said my father had died before I was born. So when I was born, everyone who was coming to see me or anytime everybody or anyone saw me, they were asking, is this Marcia? Meaning the one that was left behind. Marcia means left behind. So people were asking, oh, Marcia, you're an Uyu? I'll say yes. Marcia ni Uyu? Yes. Awandimba Marcia. Is this Marcia? Then it became my name. So although my mom was at the back of her mind, she knew I was Loveness because probably she loved me or she loved her family or she just wanted to dwell on love. But my other name is also Nyampo. Nyampo, my friends, especially from college, university, and all of that. This is the name I'm known for. So Nyampo is a short name for Nyamponera. In my culture, when you reach a certain age, you are not called by your first name because it's like disrespectful. So you are called by your father's name, but we add nya at the beginning if you are a woman. If you are a boy, then it's Mponera. Like my brothers would be called Mponera. I wouldn't be calling them with their first names. So is me. Calling me with my first name is disrespect. We are talking about in Chitumbuka. I live in UK. Everyone, even toddlers, they call me Lorraine. Initially, I will be like, what? Are you crazy? Did you just call me Lorraine? But I passed over that and I got over it. So now I know because people ask, is it not your name? Like, oh, come on, give me a break. So, all right. But you see, Lorraine is missing here. So, but it's the name that I use now because that's what is on my official documents and all of this sort of that. Of course, Marcia is also on there. I changed this name when I was a teenager because my teacher said during examinations, when they will see the name Marcia, they will know you are an orphan. Therefore, it means you cannot afford school fees. You'll never get selected to secondary school with such name. So you need to change. So at that point, and he asked me to say, give me a different name that is not Marcia. What do you want me to put down as your name for exams? So I quickly just said Lorraine. So I said that name because I took it from one of the newspapers that I had read. They were twins who their parents were wishing them a happy birthday in a newspaper. It was Lorraine and Loretta. So I liked Lorraine because there was another Loretta that I knew, and I didn't want to replicate that. Okay, so I just said Lorraine. Okay, okay. And the way he wrote it, he wrote with a single R and then that became my name. So now, even when people want to write Lorraine and they write double R, I don't associate with that. I'll make sure I cross out the second R because my name is Lorraine with a single R. That's how it is. Fifth born, Vachinkondi. So there's a video here which talks about counting 1 to 100. You will know 5 ni Vinkondi. Vinkondi? 5. Or we can say 5. But if you really want to sit down and talk with people and people to know that you are making effort to learn their language, please do me or yourself a favor. Just say Vinkondi. They will understand you that you are talking about 5. And they will appreciate you because they will know that you have effort. So if in this video, there is one thing that you can take away, ni Vinkondi 5. Vinkondi. Or if you want, you can take Wachinai. Vinkondi. That one everyone will know. You know what you are talking about. Mpaka yo chitumbuka chapa uiche. Chitumbuka chokola. Chapalibwe. Strong words. Okay, so our fifth born is my sister, younger sister. We call her Ahedi. Ahedi comes from her job because she's a head mistress, primary school head teacher. So we call her Ahedi. Vachinkonde, mbachoko vitu. So Wachoko means my younger sister. Mchokowani, my younger sister. Wachoko vitu, meaning our younger sister. Sixth born, wa umaliro. Our last born was sixth born, Mbalongo Sweet. This one we were just told because when my father died, my mom moved on. She left us at home. In my case, I was raised by my grandmother from my maternal side. My mother left me with my grandmother. She went to live in Zimbabwe where she got married and there she had 2 children. My sister, Wachinkondi Uyu, Ahedi, and then last born was our brother, but my mom, oh sorry, this I interchanged. I don't know because it means I was writing when I was oh, this is crazy. So no, there's a slight mistake here. Our fifth born was my my brother who passed away. Then our last born is Ahedi. So Ahedi, Mbaumaliro, last born, they are Ahedi, but our fifth born was, yeah. So, but it's a slight mistake, but that's what it is. I don't know what I was thinking here. Ahedi is our last born. But before her, there was my brother who died, but he died while a baby after a few days. Okay. And I do apologize for the mistake that I made there, but it is what it is. So Balongosi means my brother, as we already said, but our last born is my sister Ahedi, who is like a half sister to me. Okay. Grandma, at Grandma Lorraine, huh? Babuya Vanyamponera. Okay. So my grandkids would be calling me Babuya Vanyamponera because they also have Orubabuya or Baba Dada, meaning our grandmother who gave birth to their father, because I have a son who now has given me grandchildren. Okay, so I'm now Grandma Lorraine, which is Babuya Nyamponera. They can't call me Lorraine, but they would say Babuya Nyamponera or Babuya or Baba Dada. Sani, mwanawane, mwanarumi. Because I have a son. He's in his early 30s now. My first grandchild, muzukuru wa kwamba. Muzukuru wa kwamba akababika mu 2021. My first grandchild was born in 2021, but unfortunately, he's not here with us. Although in spirit, we believe he is with us. And one day, we'll meet face to face again. My second grandchild, ni mzukuru wani wa chivili. Huyu ni mwanakazi. This one is a girl. Second grandchild, mzukuru wane wa chivili. Granddaughter, mzukuru wane mwanakazi. So my granddaughter is my second grandchild, mzukuru wane wa chivili ni mwanakazi. Mzukuru wani mwanakazi, granddaughter. First granddaughter, mzukuru wani wa kwamba vanakazi. So your first granddaughter would say mzukuru wani wa kwamba vanakazi. Your first grandson, mzukuru wani wa kwamba vanarumi. Okay? Vanarumi, men. Vanakazi, women. Third, so my third grandchild, mzukuru wani wa chitatu, because I have a grandson. Okay? We are almost done now. My son and my grandchildren uses my father's name. What I'm saying is, mwana wane na wazukuru wane walia zina la wadada wane. So my son uses my name, Mponera, which means my son's children will also use their father's name, which is Mponera. Okay? So that is called Kuria. Kuria means taking over. They have inherited zinarani. Descendants cheharo chane. Cheharo means inherit. So these are my descendants. They are inheriting, they are my descendants. So my son, my grandkids, I love them so much. Just like everyone else. Who doesn't love their grandmother, or which grandmother doesn't love their grandchildren? I know we all have different lives. Let me stop share. We all have different life experiences, but I'm just speaking in the general that the love that exists between grandmothers and their grandchildren, oof, it's a different level. But unfortunately, in my case, the unfortunate thing is that I live in the UK. My grandkids are in Malawi. So since they were born, all of them, none of them, I've touched their hands. I've carried them with me, none of them yet. But it is my hope that in 2026, we are going to meet. So help me, help me to hold this wish so that it can be fulfilled, because I've been talking about it for a very long time. And my grandkids, I just look at them on screens all the time, on videos, and he's born, he's now breastfeeding, he's now stopped breastfeeding, he's crawling, he's running, he's started school, he's talking, he's that on on the screen. I'm sick and tired of that. I want to play with them because that's all I miss and that's all I need. So I'll keep you posted as things go by. But yeah, that is it about my family. If you have any comment, anything that has surprised you, or anything that you just want to comment on, or something that you can relate, resonate, or anything, please leave it in the comments below. I will respond. I look at each and every comment that you make. And also, if you have learned a word in Chitumbuka, Vinkondi, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And some of you who haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Thank you so much. Naruta. Naruta means bye. I mean, I'm going. Dapita, Naruta. So you respond, yeo. When I'm saying Naruto, I'm the yeo. Yeo, yeo. Bye, yeo.